on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next? I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 82,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me in all of those. And as you guys know, I recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook, and we can be Facebook friends, so go do that. Link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. But once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another urban legend. And this urban legend is called the Black Angel. So, the story of the Black Angel is about this statue in Iowa City which is said to be cursed. According to the legend, they say whoever touches this statue on Halloween or kisses it on the lips, you are doomed. Some people call it the Black Angel of Death. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. The Black Angel. The Black Angel statue stands in Oakland Cemetery, Iowa City. Underneath the figure lies the remains of 3 people: a woman, her husband, and her son. The statue of the angel, with black wings, has quite an odd design. Most graveyard angels are usually positioned with their heads and wings uplifted, symbolically gazing up towards heaven. The Black Angel's wings are not uplifted, and she is looking down at the ground, towards hell. The Black Angel also bears a somber expression on its face, with cold, strange-looking eyes and drooping eyelids. Many people find it quite unnerving. Those who visit the cemetery say they get an uneasy feeling in the vicinity of the angel. They claim that when you walk around, the eyes seem to follow you. The Black Angel statue was erected by a mysterious woman named Teresa Feldevert. Her 18-year-old son Eddie died in 1891 and was buried in Oakland Cemetery. Soon afterwards, she married a man named Nicholas Feldevert. He died tragically just a few years later, in 1911. After his death, Teresa commissioned the Black Angel statue and had it erected over the body of her son and the ashes of her husband in 1912. According to the legend, when she died in 1924, she was cremated and her ashes were buried beneath the statue. At her funeral, there was a freak storm and a bolt of lightning hit the angel, turning it black. There are those who say that Teresa Feldevert was a very evil woman who murdered her son and husband. Legend has it that every year at Halloween, the Black Angel turns a shade darker as a reminder of the people that Teresa had killed. Another strange thing is that there is no death date on the monument for Teresa Feldevert. Some people believe that the evil spirit of Teresa still haunts the statue. They say that if you touch or look directly into the eyes of the Black Angel, you will be struck down by a mysterious and incurable illness. Any girl who is kissed at the Black Angel's feet in the moonlight will die within 6 months. If you touch the angel statue on Halloween night, you will die within 7 years. If you kiss the Black Angel on the lips, your heart will stop beating and you will die instantaneously. Anyone who attempts to vandalize the statue will also be killed swiftly. There are many more stories about people who have touched the angel and subsequently died a horrible death. One well-known story is about 4 boys who decided to test the legends. One night, they broke into the cemetery and took turns urinating on the monument, laughing all the while. Later that night, on their way home from the cemetery, the boys were involved in a car accident, and all 4 died in the blazing wreck. Another story tells of a young man who used a hacksaw to cut the thumb off the angel. He left the cemetery that night carrying the blackened bronze thumb as a trophy. He was never seen again alive. They say that he lost his mind and his bloated corpse was later found floating in the Chicago River. The cause of death was strangulation, and the only piece of evidence was a large black thumbprint on his neck. A few days later, a blackened piece of bronze in the shape of a thumb was found lying at the base of the Black Angel statue. For generations, local residents and visitors have come to Oakland Cemetery, often under the light of the moon, to test their courage. University of Iowa students tempt fate by daring each other to touch or kiss the Black Angel. It is regarded as one of Iowa's most haunted sites, and stories of the curse are still shared today.
And that is the end of that. Now this is a little different. It's a statue that we're talking about here, which is something that I don't think I've ever talked about before. Just like angels is something that I've never thought about before. I've literally never thought about it, but somebody actually commented saying, is there any stories about angels or fallen angels? And it kind of got me thinking, I'm going to look into that because it's possible. There could be some pretty cool stories out there. And I'm always looking at like the evil things, like the evil creatures that we all hear about. But looking for angels is something that's never really crossed my mind at all. But this was a pretty cool story. It's not necessarily about an angel, but it's a statue of an angel, and the story that goes behind it, the fact that this thing's supposedly cursed, and the woman was believed to be evil, and stuff like that. I mean, there's some stuff about the story that I don't really think there's enough proof to. Like, it doesn't really say why people think the woman was guilty. Like, I know they say that they think she was guilty of killing her husband and son, but there's no proof of her being guilty at all, really. Like, it didn't say anything about her being guilty, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just one of those legends, because usually you see a statue and it's usually gray, the wings are up, it's like smiling or it's looking up or something like that. But this angel does look kind of sinister. But that's just how legends start. People see something that looks different, they see something that looks creepy, that looks scary, that looks weird, and then a legend comes out of that because of the way it looks. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's cursed. It doesn't mean any of this is true, but it's, it's something that you could look into. You could test the legend, just like all of them. It kind of reminds me of like that, the Devil's Chair in Florida. That's, I think it's in is it Tallahassee? I'm not sure. There's the Devil's Chair, which is like another cemetery monument, and people see it and think, like, if you go there and you sit in it, you're gonna die. The devil's gonna come and get you, or the devil talks to you, something like that. I did do a video about that a long time ago. But it kind of reminds me of that, like cemetery monuments, they're not always pleasant to look at. Some of them are like goblins. There's creepy ones out there, really creepy ones. But that doesn't really give you the right to disrespect it, and you don't know why it's there, especially if it doesn't have any like engravement on it, like telling you what, who's there and whatever, like it said in the story. This thing doesn't really have any information on there. So you don't know, like these 4 kids, that could just be a coincidence. They were disrespectful, in my opinion. They were peeing on a monument in a cemetery and laughing about it. They don't know the true story. They don't know what happened. It could have been an innocent family that's down there, and you're peeing on this monument. It's very disrespectful. But them dying, I don't really think proves anything here. I think that maybe they were just in a freak accident. I mean, what kids are like. Kids in cars, they show off, they drive too fast. They could have been drinking. You just don't know. And maybe they just had a car accident, which was coincidentally after they went to the cemetery. But there is a lot of creepy statues, like I said. So if you do see something like that, or if you live in an area where there is a statue and you hear that it's got like an evil legend behind it, don't go disrespecting it. Don't go, you know, painting it with spray paint. Don't go like peeing on it and trying to cut the thumb off the angel, stuff like that. I mean, it's a pretty cool story, but just be respectful to any cemetery unless nothing. Just be respectful, guys. But my question to all of you for question of the day is, do you believe that this angel is genuinely cursed? Do you believe it? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please slap a like on it. Let's see if we can go for 27 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't see my previous video, which is about the Winchester Mystery House, which is in San Jose, California, very insane place. Like, it's totally insane. I would love to go there. If you want to see and hear a little about the story on this place, then click on the outro when it comes on. Click here, it will take you straight over to the video. And if you just want to watch a random video, you can click this side and it will do the same thing. But remember the most important thing, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another video. And remember, don't let anybody bring you down. Peace out.